Hello everybody, before we get started with this video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the newest channel member. Thank you to Captain Anonymous, thank you for becoming a channel member, and if any of you want to become a channel member, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. Alright, let's get into the main video. Hello everybody, my name is Brady and we are back to do something we haven't done in a little while on this channel. We're going to be visiting our good old friends at BuzzFeed. My favorite website and yours. Honestly, I don't know that much about what BuzzFeed does. Besides the quizzes that I've done on this channel, I really don't get it that much. But I know there's plenty of people out there who have this visceral reaction when they hear the term BuzzFeed. So, this video is for you guys. I hope you like it. So we're going to be checking out some of their quizzes. I searched up history here. I've done some videos on their history quizzes. Some of them are pretty long, like this first one. These are the 50 easiest questions in Jeopardy. 50 questions, that might take a while. That might be a video in itself. I think I'm going to look at something a little shorter. We have, I bet you can't score 8 out of 11 on this US president's quiz. Yeah, sure. Let's do that one. That feels like a short quiz. So I'm going to try to do like 2 or 3 on here just to test out some of the shorter ones because it's been a minute and I don't always have the best track record when it comes to BuzzFeed quizzes. I've had some that I've kind of bombed and it hurts because of those condescending headlines. They're just mocking you. If you don't know this information now, you need to go back to nursery school. All right, let's try this one. Why not? One thing I do like about BuzzFeed, I think they format their quizzes pretty well. It's visually kind of appealing. So far, this one doesn't look like it has like a ton to it. It's just got like the red and white. It's got the stars and stuff. It's American flag themed, whatever, man. So let's do this. Who was the 3rd president of the United States? Okay, so hopefully this isn't just numbers. I hope this is more trivia than that, but that's Thomas Jefferson. That's an easy one. All right, next. Which president acted in the film Bedtime for Bonzo? Okay, I don't know that movie, but I know Ronald Reagan is like the actor president. I know Donald Trump has been in movies. He was in like Home Alone 2, I think. I don't know if he's been in much else, maybe a cameo or two, but I'd imagine Ronald Reagan is the best guess to give. I don't know if anybody actually knows Ronald Reagan's movies. You just have to know he's the actor president. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Maybe I should watch like a Ronald Reagan movie. That might actually be fun. I wonder how copyright might be on those movies. If whoever owns those movies would be strict on that. Oh, wait. A Universal International Picture. Okay, I don't like my chances, but we'll see. We'll see. I got to look into that. Which president was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2008? So that's Barack Obama. Kind of jumped the gun on that one. That was pretty early. He like just got into office and it's like, Nobel Peace Prize, you did a great job. It felt early. I don't know. I liked Obama back then. More than I do now. I think most people liked Obama more at the beginning than they did by the end, but even I thought, like, as an Obama fan at the time, it feels a little bit early. I find it difficult to justify a Nobel Peace Prize at that stage. Like, he just got in office, man. What are you doing? The first White House website went up in 1994 during which president's administration? 94. Sorry, I'm bad with numbers. I think that's Clinton. Yeah, boy. Of course. These are so far pretty easy, but like there's some of those that might get you a little bit. I like to judge these quizzes like, what if I was somebody who didn't care about the presidents or history? If I took this, like what in here would I know? Are there any questions that would get me? Okay. How many biological children did George Washington have? He had no biological children. He was firing blanks down there or something, or not firing all that much at all. Who knows? But he didn't have kids. It seems like he may have just not been able to. So yeah. Great thing, because like if he decided he wanted to be king, he would have had somebody to give it to, but he didn't seem interested in that sort of thing. Georgie. Who is the only president to never marry? I know about this. James Buchanan. He came right before Lincoln, and there's a lot of rumors about James Buchanan possibly being gay. I don't know if that's true, but that's something that got thrown around a lot about people who lived their lives as bachelors. If they like never got married, there was whispering that went around like, oh, maybe he's swinging for the other team, you know, that sort of thing. So James Buchanan got that treatment. I can't tell you for sure if there's anything behind that. But, yeah. Who was technically the first American-born president? Oh, yeah, because, like, the first handful of presidents would have been born in a British colony, technically. Like, it would be under the British. I assume that's what they mean. Like, after independence. So let me think about that. Not William Henry Harrison. He was old. He would have been born before the Revolution. I think Andrew Jackson was, yeah, he was young during the Revolution. And then I think Martin Van Buren, I think he was pretty close, but I think he takes place after independence was declared. So Van Buren probably. Okay, cool. Interesting. He was the first American president to not speak English as his first language, but he was the first American-born president. Those are two fun bits of trivia to put together, I think. Which president officially made Christmas a federal holiday in 1870? Wait, 1870. Sorry. Let me do the math in my head. Is that U.S. Grant? Yeah. Sorry. I when you tell me to match a year to a presidency, I have to like do the math in my head. Okay, this guy was in office at this time, and this guy came like 2 presidents after this guy, so I got to do like the basic addition in my head to get there. You're very excited today, aren't you, Bubby? Yeah. He's proud of me because I'm doing a good job. Who is the only... Okay. Rest in peace, headphone users. Who is the only president to be born on Independence Day? I don't know. I don't know that one at all. That's interesting. So it's not Thomas Jefferson. So this is like a 20th century president, which is definitely not my thing. I might have to make a guess here. I feel like it might be somebody who slip under my radar, maybe like Calvin Coolidge or something like that. That might be possible. Let's try that. Yeah! Because I didn't think it was Johnson, so it was Hoover or Coolidge. So that was a 50-50 right there. Sometimes that's what quiz or test taking comes down to. Can you get it down to a 50-50? Cool. That's the best you were able to do, man. Who was the only president to serve non-consecutive terms? That was Grover Cleveland. I think right now we are in like one of the few periods in history where there's like significant potential for having somebody join Grover Cleveland. Like I know a lot of people are afraid of Trump, but he still has a very powerful base and a very strong control over the Republican Party currently. So like the guy's old as dirt, but like if he runs again, he might be joining Grover Cleveland, assuming Biden, I don't know if Biden's running again next time around or if he's also old as dirt, but we'll see. Where was Joe Biden born? He's from Delaware, but I don't know which they put 2 Delawares just to screw with me. This might be the one I get wrong. He feels like a Dover. I can imagine Joe Biden saying the word Dover. Damn it. Okay. Oh, he's from Pennsylvania? Oh, wait, what was it? Let me Google our good old president, 46th president. What was it? He was educated in Delaware. Was he? He was born in Pennsylvania. He was a senator in Delaware. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we know. That makes a lot of sense there. I didn't know where he was born. That's interesting. So 97%. Oh, well, you scored better than 97% of quiz takers. I got 10 out of 11. I'll take that. I'll take that. That last one I got wrong made sense. I just assumed he was from the place where, I don't know, where he was a senator. I don't know. If you can't recognize at least a couple of the people on U.S. money, you need to go back to grade school. See? Like, exactly that is that I don't like. It discourages people. It makes them not want to learn because they'll feel stupid trying to learn. But I'm gonna conquer your test just to feel better. This is an easy one. I'll try to pick a harder one for the next one. Who's on the penny? We got Honest Abraham Lincoln, yo. Of course, he's on the penny. Who's on the nickel? That is TJ, along with his lovely house. On the dime is FDR. I feel like he's a very forgettable one on the money. He's not a forgettable president, but I always forget that he's on the money. Who's on the silver half dollar? Yeah, I don't use half dollars. I don't know anybody who actually uses them. I believe it's got to, yeah, it's JFK. It's definitely JFK. I just remembered. Okay. I think I might have one laying around in like an old box full of like Sacagawea coins. There might be a JFK half dollar in there somewhere. How about the dollar bill? Well, that's Georgie. And the defunct $2 bill. Yeah, there's a lot of people don't know about the $2 bill. It's not used very often. Technically, I believe you're still able to use it. I was tipped in $2 bills at a previous job, and I kept them. Hold on one second. Let's pull out my box. I believe I have one in here somewhere. There it is. There's my $2 bill. It's got TJ on it. I know it's cheating to consult it, but I already knew. I assure you. It's got the signing of the Declaration of Independence on the back. But I believe you can still use them. I think if you go to most banks, you can still... They'll have some on hand, and you can still get them. It's a fun little novelty, but you don't want to get to the point where you're having an exchange with somebody, and they're like, I don't know if I'm able to take this or not. That's a little weird. We got Lincoln. He's a two-time guy on the money. He's on the 5. And the 10 is the one that makes the most sense, Alexander Hamilton, because, like, he was the Treasury guy. Of course, I always advocated for this. Let's put Treasury secretaries, like the best Treasury secretaries in our history, on the money. I think that would take a lot of the controversy out of money. I know a lot of people want to put, like, Harriet Tubman on the money. I don't think of her as much of a money figure. That's kind of the thing. I always felt like the money people should be on the money. I don't know. I think Alexander Hamilton makes the most sense. And I'm not even the biggest Alexander Hamilton fan. But, like, what makes more sense than having the first Treasury Secretary on the money? He should be on the 1. The $20 bill is Andrew Jackson. Guy did not even care for paper money. That's why we accept the $20 bill. We got to keep Jackson on the 20 because he would have hated it. Maybe he would have found reasons to like it, but he was not the biggest paper money guy. What about the 50? I don't see 50s around all that much. I don't know how many there are out there, but Grant's on that. And the $100 bill with just Franklin. Okay, that was an easy one. I may have copped out by picking that one, but again, it's a fun little opportunity to talk about the people who are on the money. Let's see. Let's do one more. What do we got? We got random history. Do you actually know? There's a lot of these that I might want to make their own things. Like these Jeopardy ones, like they got a lot of questions. Those might make good single videos. This one right here, I think looks kind of fun. If you pass this timeline quiz, you're a beauty historian. So I get to identify like how people looked during different times, which I think might be fun. I think that's something I might struggle with, going from like the easiest quiz to a slightly harder quiz. All right, so we're going to do that. Am I a beauty historian? Do I know beauty? I know beauty. All right. Okay, so which decade was this hairdo popular? This is like a flapper kind of look, right? It's got the little feathers in there. That's like Roaring Twenties, I think. Like, it's the jazz age. Woo, jazz hands, jazz hands. Which decade was this hairdo? Oh, that could have been any time. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. I'm gonna maybe move around a little bit, and I don't think we're gonna have like doubles, so I'll try to eliminate them one by one, and that'll make it easier. Ooh, this one's funky. I like that one. That one's cool. We got big hair here. That's tall. That's a very tall hair. That feels okay. I don't know about this one. It feels like 40s. That feels kind of 40s to me. Does that seem right? 40s, maybe 50s, maybe 60s. 40, 50, 60. That's 3. That's a lot to. Maybe it's 30s. Maybe that came shortly after the flabber look. Okay, well, this is going to be the tough one. Okay, so what do I know? Let's go to we got this spiky hairdo. This makes me think of, I was thinking like the 90s, but no. I think the 90s was kind of moving away from, this makes me think of like the glam rock stuff and a lot of like the more, I guess, theatrical rock music. Not theatrical, but a little bit more gimmicky, you know? So maybe that's 80s. Maybe that's like 80s going into 90s. Because I feel like 90s was something else. So I got this one, and the one at the top, the flapper one. These aren't too different. Maybe this one's 60s? Wow, I don't feel good about this at all. I'm very curious. Okay, well, I'll put this one as done. Because I feel good about that one. So we got 20s. They made that one easy. I'm glad they started with that one. I guess we can do these one by one, and if I'm wrong, that at least opens up the space of that decade. So let's try this one. Okay, it was 80s. So, because it feels like 80s going into 90s. A lot of people say like the 80s actually went up to like the first half of the 90s, and the 90s was like the second half of the 90s and the first half of the 2000s. Some people think that like decades culturally line up like that. And I've noticed, like, of course it's not a perfect formula, but it feels like there's something there. And I'm going to say this is the 40s. Oh, that's the 60s. So the 60s is off the table. But the 40s is still on the table. That's interesting. It makes me wonder if, because the 20s is kind of short. Maybe it got just a little bit longer in the 30s. Because, like, both of these are still kind of short. Maybe it's like, maybe this is 30s. Cool. We're, and then we got 40s. There we got World War II. Who looks like they've lived through World War II? Maybe this lady. I feel like I've seen, like, sailors hugging their loved ones, and their loved ones have hair like this. So I'm going to put you in 40s and take a look around first. Because I'm not sure. This is big hair right here. I don't know how I feel about that. I also haven't thought of the 10s. This one feels like the latter half of the century. I'm just not sure exactly where. Did I do 60s yet? No, wait. I feel like 60s might be a little puffier than that or something. I'm going to guess this one's the 40s. And, oh, man. Wait, is this like a spectrum thing? Is this saying like I'm close? I'm closest, right? It says correct. Oh, I just noticed that it has like a little span here, so I could be this, or this, and it would all count. Okay, that's cool. Did the first one have that? Because that one felt firmly 20s. Oh, that one was 10s, 20s, 30s. Okay, so now... Okay, this is why I should pay attention better. I think this lady... I don't know what that lady is, actually. I feel like you're the 70s. That hair clip is saying 70s. Nope, that was 90s. Okay, 90s is off the table. And that was firmly 90s. There was no spectrum there. Okay. Then maybe... I did 80s. So maybe... But we might have repeats. Okay, maybe you're... No, you're not 70s, are you? You got some big, weird hair, lady. Maybe you're 60s. 60s, 50s. Shoot, man! Who would have thunk? That's some funky hair you got right there. Down with it, but like, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm nailing some of them, but not as many as I would like. Maybe you're 60s. Now, let's see over here. Let's try you. Okay, you're 70s. Gotcha. Perfect. So we got corrects, and then we have like perfects. And like this one's good, but it's not perfect. Gotcha. I like how this quiz is formatted. I have a lot of moving around, a lot of three-dimensional thinking I'm trying to do. Did I get one that was in the 40s yet? Yeah, we got 30s, 40s. I think this one might be like firmly 40s, possibly. Let's see. Yeah! Okay. What have we not got? We got that one, we got that one. We didn't get that one, though. You got that one wrong. I don't know. That does feel a little bit more modern, doesn't it? We got that one, we got that one. We didn't get that one. We didn't get that one at all. We didn't get that one either. And we got that one. We kind of got that one. I guess that's it. Do I get my little results? Hairdo connoisseur. Got it. 6 out of 9. This is perfect answers. I got 5 perfect. Okay. Though a few of these look too familiar for you to tell the decade they were from, you did a very good job on the historical hair quiz overall. Nice job. Wow, BuzzFeed, you're actually being encouraging here. But would you, like, rub my nose in it if I got it, like, really wrong? Because your headlines, too. That was kind of cool. I might play around more with these at some point. I might do another one where I crank out a few quizzes. Like, before I would do, like, one quiz per video, but like with these small ones, I don't mind it as much. Except those Jeopardy ones. I might have to save a whole episode for those. 50 quizzes, a 50 question quiz sounds like a lot. But thank you, and I will track down the links for all of these, and I will pop them in the description box below. Damn it, I should have told you guys to check that out when we started. Because now you know the answers, so now you can't take it. Darn. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching anyway, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.